Hi everyone, welcome to the channel if you're new around here, and welcome back if you're a returning viewer. My name is Alex and I'm a private pilot. In this video, I want to do a full review and demo of the Sporty's online Learn to Fly ground school course. This will be another video in my private pilot certification and testing series, which I can link that full playlist here. So far in the series, I've done videos on how to get your private pilot's license. I've done a video on my personal experience getting my license, everything from my timeline to how much it costs and everything like that. And then my latest video in the series was all about the FAA written exam. So everything from the exam itself to how to prepare, and I provided some tips and tricks. So I can also link that here and you can check that out after this video. This time I want to do a full review and demo of the online ground school course that I use to start my flight training. This is a super popular and cost-effective way to start your training. For as little as a few $100s, you can really jumpstart your flight training and save a ton of money in the long run. You don't have to do all of your ground school and written test prep with an instructor and pay an hourly fee. You can do a lot of it in the comfort of your own home and on your own time. So I'll get into the Sporty's Learn to Fly course shortly. But my overall goal of the channel is to document and share my aviation experience as a fairly low time private pilot. I'm around 73 hours right now, and one of my 2025 goals is to get to 100 hours. So I'll be posting regular updates about that. But be sure to subscribe to the channel. You can hit the button in the bottom right corner of this video, and make sure you hit that bell icon on the channel to be notified next time a new video drops. Be sure to like this video and leave a comment if you want to chat about anything I talk about in this video or any of my other videos. I'm really trying to use this channel to encourage those of you interested in flying, or maybe even a career in aviation, to get started with your flight training. So with all that being said, let's get into the Sporty's online Learn to Fly ground school course. If you're interested in starting your flight training by purchasing an online ground school course, which I definitely recommend, there are a ton of options for you to choose from. Some of the most well-known and popular courses are obviously Sporty's. Not only do they offer a private pilot learn to fly course, but they also offer courses for your instrument rating or your commercial rating. Some other programs are from schools like King Schools or Pilot Institute. And then there's also smaller programs from YouTubers like Fly 8 Mike Alpha, Angle of Attack, or M0A. You can go to their websites and sign up for their online ground schools, and similar to Sporty's, it'll be a fraction of the cost of what you'd pay if you did all of your ground training with a flight instructor. Like I've already mentioned, an online ground school course can save you a ton of money during your flight training. Part 141 ground schools require a minimum of 35 hours of ground school. So let's do some quick math. If a instructor costs $50 an hour, you can expect to spend a minimum of $1,750 on ground training. Part 61 ground schools don't have a minimum hours requirement for ground school. However, you can most likely expect it to be in that same price range. So if you're spending $50 to $100 an hour on an instructor's time, ground school alone could cost you up to $4,000. Online courses like Sporty's can cost you a fraction of that, maybe a few $100. Now, I don't want to tell you that you're not going to spend any money or spend any time doing ground school with an instructor, but it will definitely reduce the amount of time you spend in the classroom and save you a ton of money. First of all, I'll provide the links to the Sporty's Learn to Fly course and the Deluxe Learn to Fly course in the description below. This video is not sponsored, but I did purchase the Deluxe Learn to Fly course a couple years ago before starting my flight training, and I feel like it saved me a ton of time and money. I'd give it a 5-star review and would definitely recommend it to anyone getting started with their flight training. So Sporty's, if you want to sponsor a future video, reach out and we can work something out. Hi, everybody. I want to take a quick moment to talk about Sauna Box, the makers of the world's most accessible at-home sauna. I was recently gifted the Sauna Box Smart Steam Kit Pro, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. The earliest use of heat therapy can be traced back to ancient civilizations such as the Greeks and Romans, who utilized public baths and hot springs for relaxation and medical purposes. And now you get to do the same in the comfort of your own home. Put it in your home gym or out in the garage. I've got mine out back in our little screened in sunroom. It's versatile and you can set it up literally anywhere. For just $349, you get the heating unit, the fiberglass frame and thermoshield cover, a portable chair and microfiber towel. You get a carrying case, the floor mat, and a 2-year warranty. With a variety of heat therapy, cold therapy, and recovery products, SaunaBox has everything you need to create an at-home spa and recovery sanctuary. SaunaBox was generous enough to provide me with a promo code that I can share with you all. So using the link in the description below or code BUCKS10 at checkout, that's BUCZ10 at checkout, you can get 10% off your entire order. I promise you guys won't regret using the at-home sauna or any of their other products. I've been using mine almost every day since I got it, whether it's after a workout or after a long day at work. So I hope you guys all enjoy. Go to the SaunaBox website to make your 2025 a lot healthier, and back to the video. Directly from the Sporty's Learn to Fly course website, the course is everything you need to prepare you for the written test and earn your private pilot certificate with online ground school, FAA test prep, and real-world training all in one easy-to-use package. Some of the features that they highlight on the website include a proprietary database of over 1,000 FAA test questions. They're constantly updating their bank of test questions. I just got an email a few months ago saying that they updated the test questions, so that's a really cool feature. There's over 15 hours of 4K videos and animations. There's dedicated apps for iOS, Android, smart TVs, and different web browsers. There's options to view the material on 10 different platforms, all for the same one price. They can provide you with your written test endorsement. There's videos on 32 fully narrated high-definition maneuvers. Two of the best features that they offer are that you can pass all 3 tests, the written test, your oral exam, and your flight examination part of your check ride, or you get your money back. And there's also free lifetime updates, which I'll get into here shortly. The base Sporty's Learn to Fly course for your private pilot's license is $299. For a couple $100 more, you get some extra items that come with the course. So you get a flight bag, you get a airman knowledge testing supplement book, so this will aid in your written test prep. You also get the pilot's handbook of aeronautical knowledge, as well as the airplane flying handbook. And then they give you a E6B flight computer, as well as a sectional plotter and a couple other things. So it's really nice to get hard copies of the textbooks and some of these other items that you'll use in your flight training and test prep and things like that. Sporty's announced on October 17th last year via Instagram that its 2025 course updates were live. Remember, like I said, with the purchase of your Learn to Fly course, you get free updates for life. So even if you might have already finished your flight training and gotten your private pilot's license, you can still take advantage of any updates and improvements they make to the course. If you ever want to go back and review any of the material or study for a flight review or anything like that. Some of the new training tools they're offering are ChatDPE, which is Sporty's first aviation intelligence tool that has a virtual examiner and interactive study sessions. They also have Chat FAR, in which you can ask a question about any private pilot regulation and the AI tool will explain it to you. There's also Infinite Flight Scenarios, which is a new innovative flight simulator app where you can practice what you've learned in the review videos. There's also updated video segments, new interactive scenarios, enhanced test prep tools, and interactive airman certification standards. Now, I've had my private pilot's license for almost 18 months now, so I haven't gone back to review any of these new features, but it's nice to know that because I purchased the course a couple years ago, that I do have access to all of these new features if I want them. And then if you guys want me to go back and review some of these new features, let me know down in the comments below, and I can check them out and kind of give you a more in-depth description and review on how they work and if they're worth the money. Now I'd like to get into my personal experience with the Learn to Fly course and how I used it. First, I started with the video training. I would do the videos in order of the lessons and take detailed notes. I don't want to scare you guys, but altogether, I probably spent over 100 hours over the course of maybe a year and a half leading up to my check ride, doing the video lessons and check ride test prep. This wasn't anything crazy. It was just maybe, a few hours a week after dinner on the weekends, doing the videos, taking notes. The videos are organized in the proper order with how you'll perform flight training with an instructor and according to the requirements to earn your private pilot's license. I did a lot of ground training before I even started flight lessons. However, I would go back and review the relevant topics before flying lessons with an instructor. This really helped accelerate my learning and definitely saved me a ton of money. I didn't have to spend as much time paying hourly for the instructor's time. The video training includes chronological videos as well as additional optional videos like how to use your electronic flight computer, and then a full flight maneuvers guide with extra videos on how to properly and safely execute each of the maneuvers you'll learn during your flight training. There's a pre-solo exam you can take during your flight training that will help you prepare for that big milestone. Next, there's all sorts of test prep materials that will help you prepare for the FAA written exam. I already have a video in this series about how to ace the FAA written exam, so if you haven't seen that yet, I will link it here and you can go check that out. There's interactive study sessions. You can do specific categories or random questions. You can see your study history and review questions. You can see what you answered correctly and what you missed. Maybe you want to go back and review just the questions you have been answering incorrectly, so you can do that. And then lastly, there's practice FAA written exams, which you can keep taking over and over, and it'll save your best scores. And then Sporty's will give you a knowledge test endorsement with 2 test scores of 80% or better. So that's all I have on the Sporty's Learn to Fly online ground school course. Be sure to like this video, leave a comment down below if you have a question or want to share your own ground school experiences with other subscribers and viewers. I like hearing your guys' stories and opinions on all of these different aviation topics, so please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You can hit that button in the bottom right corner of the video to subscribe and hit that bell icon on the channel to be notified next time a video drops. Thank you all for watching. Good luck if you've started your flight training already. If you haven't started yet, don't be scared to purchase an online ground school course and get started. And we'll see you guys all on the next video.